6401, introduced by Commissioner B.D. Craddock.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. On this resolution, no taxpayer money will be involved in this resolution here. All right, I just want to clarify that before I read it. To the Honorable Melville Bailey, Chairman, and members of the Hawkins County Board of Commission, the regular session met this 24th day of April 2017. Resolution in reference to a resolution to display on the premises of the Hawkins County Courthouse and Hawkins County Justice Center our national motto, "In God We Trust." Whereas the motto, "In God We Trust," is part of the history and heritage of the United States, on April the 22nd, 2014, we celebrated the 150th anniversary of our national motto, "In God We Trust," on our coins and elsewhere. Although this phrase was not officially established as our national motto until a law was passed by the 84th Congress and approved by President Eisenhower. It was first introduced to the nation by Francis Scott Key in 1814 as words that would be included in our national anthem. And whereas it was the director of the United States Mint, James Pollock, who in April 1864, with the blessings of Abraham Lincoln, who first suggested the establishment of the motto and that it be placed on our coins and paper currency. And whereas it was in 1956 that the Congress of the United States adopted the motto, "In God We Trust," as the national motto. It is codified at 36 U.S.C. Section 302, which was then signed into law as whereas on July 24, 2000, the United States House of Representatives, along with the concurrence of the Senate, unanimously resolved to encourage the display of the national motto of the United States in public buildings and throughout the nation in order to increase public awareness and student understanding of American historical documents. And whereas the Federal 5th, 9th, and 10th Circuit Courts have ruled that displaying the national motto passes constitutional muster so long as the purpose of the display is to advance and endorse the national motto rather than a particular religious belief or practice, therefore. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Hawkins County Legislative Body, meeting the regular session on the 24th day of April 2017 at 9 a.m., a quorum being present, and majority voted in the affirmative, hereby authorize the county mayor to cause to be erected 2 plaques with the following words stated or embossed thereon, our national motto, "In God We Trust." The cost of the same are to be paid by a third party or parties who are willing to sponsor the same. 1 plaque shall be erected and placed at the Hawkins County Courthouse and the other at the Hawkins County Justice Center. Be it further resolved that the Hawkins County Legislative Body encourage other third parties to sponsor plaques on other public buildings or areas inside the county provided permission is obtained from the owners thereof. Thank you.
Motion by Commissioner Craddock, and second by Commissioner Charlie Newton. Any discussion? Okay, if there's none, cast your...
Hold on.
Okay, Commissioner Metz.
By TCA code, I believe the sheriff is steward of courthouse and justice center, correct? So, should you not weigh in and opine on this?
I'll buy it for the county commission, what they want to do, I have no problem with it.
And do you, is this actually required?
Required?
To,
No, it's not required.
so essentially, it can be done if the
You can do
sheriff
it if you want to
is-
do it, if you don't, you don't have to.
Well, I mean, it can be, a plaque can be posted if the sheriff, as steward of the courthouse, says it's okay to post it. The mayor has no opposition to it. Do you even need this resolution?
Yeah, because it's pertaining to county property and what you put on it, I think so.
Would you just not agree with John, though, that the mayor or the sheriff, either one can hang what they wanna hang on their building, and don't have to have our permission? Is that right?
TCA code says sheriff is steward of the justice center in the county.
I know of other counties that's gone through the county commission to do that type of thing.
So it could be done regardless of if the county commission approves or disapproves.
The county disproved it's county property, there'd be a question there, but you can still do it.
Mr. Young.
Could this open the door to potential lawsuits?
Well, you can never say never. All I can say is Congress has approved it and done all these other things, and as long as it's displayed as our national motto, from everything that I've seen so far, that's unlikely. Of course, there's no guarantee.
Okay, any other questions?
Mr. Martin?
If we got a bunch of wackos in the city just so they can get their day going, if they sue us, who's gonna pay the legal fees? And where's the money coming from since we got a source fund?
First of all, how can somebody sue the government for a motto, "In God we trust"? And Congress passed it, and this is our national motto. I mean, it's their right, if they wanna put that up, or whoever. It's their right to have this put up, the same as anybody is against it, as far as that goes. But anybody's got the right to sue anybody when they want to, but that doesn't mean they're gonna win, right?
But it costs you money
It costs somebody somewhere it would have.
to defend it, it'll cost you some money.
This is our national motto, and I think we have the right, if we want to put up there as anybody else does.
That you haven't answered my question. It's going, if there is a suit filed, and this goes, and if a suit is filed, somebody's gonna incur the legal expense, and the county's gonna incur it, and we don't have somebody to pay to defend it.
Right, if is a little worse than the opinion. I agree with you. Like I said, anybody can sue anybody over anything they want to. Whether win it or not, that's their right to do that.
I'm for what you're going to do, but we got to look at the thing, and I think right now, we got more important stuff on it. I think our table is to get that important stuff done.
But this ain't cost a county cent right now, and I think this is just important as anything else we got here on this paper this morning.
Oh, wait. We had Commissioner Castle,
We have an attorney, Mr. Phillips, he'd be representing us, wouldn't he?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yes, unless somebody
So
came
he's
in
already
and
paid.
agreed to defend us as well. But I don't, I can't guarantee that with that.
But really, if we vote no, then that directs it not to be placed. If we vote yes, that directs it to be placed. If we abstain, he can do whatever he wants to do. I mean, to me, it's rather irrelevant. We know it's a national motto. I don't know that anybody'd even complain about it. So if you so desire to put it up, as county commission does neither one in the affirmative or negative, then he can essentially do what he wants to do and let the chips fall where they may, correct?
Well, the resolution's for the board. If they act on it, they've done one or the other.
okay, we ready to vote? If you would, cast your vote and confirm your vote, please.
Twelve yes, 8 abstain, 1 absent.
That's